After a very successful fourth quarter in 2020, Stadia has gained a lot of mind share, positive that is, towards the platform. But you still have some on the periphery that are saying things like, I don't know if I can get into this thing because I don't know about the business model. Well, we're here to show you why that is nothing to worry about. C is why Stadia's business model does not suck after all. Let's get into it.
Stay sick cause I follow my gut. They say I was pushing my luck. No, I'ma push me a matte all black truck. Oh, I'm not sorry.
What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? It is your boy MM2K back again with another episode of the Stadia Dosage. Do me a huge favor before we get into this one. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, rock those bells for notifications, please, so you know when your boy's dropping these doses. I appreciate all of y'all straight up. Y'all know the deal, y'all know the reason, and y'all know the slogan. I am not too proud to ask. Let's get into it. All right, so here's the deal, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a big pet peeve of mine. A lot of people like to say, you know what? Okay, I can no longer make jokes about latency or lag because now it's not there. I know it, and I can't deny it anymore. I can't make jokes about them not having any games because in their first 12 months, now it's proven that they definitely outpaced Xbox One, and it looks like they outpaced PlayStation 4 and what they offered in the first 12 months of their life cycle. So we can no longer do that. We can no longer say that nobody's playing on Stadia because they're selling out in brick and mortars, and now it's, bursting out of the seams after Cyberpunk 2077 and how well that plays on the platform, and so on. It just continues to go on, so on and so on, right? But it seems like the last stand for those that just want to hate on Stadia because it's a sole cloud gaming platform, and they feel like that this platform is going to take away access to their dedicated devices, which couldn't be the furthest thing from the truth. The last stance is, I don't like the business model. That's when you see this a lot from a lot of people that got to do an about face or got to do a 180 on Stadia. Their final stance is, I don't like the business model. They're not willing to let go of their hate. And I don't want to say 100%, but 80 to 90% of the people that you hear uttering that nonsense, really, they just hate the platform. They hate the platform, and they're salty that they got to give it up and say, okay, this thing has legs. But there is 10% that legitimately believe that. They believe that because of the misinformation they've been given over the past 13 plus months. And we're here to show them in this video that why that's not the case and why the Stadia business model is actually one to applaud. It's one they're familiar with, first and foremost. So let's talk about it. It's already proven to work. What am I talking about? The Stadia business model is a mimic of the Xbox Live Gold and the PlayStation Plus business model, period. That's what it is. And it's called Stadia Pro. All right. You can buy a game off of Stadia a la carte. You don't have to pay anything monthly to enjoy Stadia. You can just buy a game a la carte, play your game via Stadia's network, its access and all that other stuff, and not pay an additional dime, okay? But if you want Stadia Pro, which offers you the free games and the 4K and the 5.1 surround sound, then you can pay monthly for the Stadia Pro. Similar to what Xbox Live Gold and PlayStation Plus. If you don't want to pay anything additional, you can just buy a game for PlayStation or Xbox, pop it into your unit and play. Or if you want to be able to play multiplayer and get free additional games, you pay that extra $10 a month. That's the same model that Stadia Pro is based off of. And again, I think it's a better model because it doesn't put multiplayer behind a paywall. Okay, the paywall is simply 4K, and the majority of people out there do not have 4K TV, so not the biggest deal, right? And again, if you want it and you get some good 4K great ones when it comes to games like Division 2 and so forth, you can pay the additional $10 and then get access to quality titles as well. So you get a lot of bang for your buck. And then people may make the same argument with Xbox Live, well, maybe not so much Xbox Live Gold these recent days, but with PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Plus puts some pretty good games out there as well. Enough where many can argue that's the main reason why they have the service. I know it's the main reason why I have the service, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But this is the actual model that is making billions of dollars for Xbox and PlayStation. It's why Xbox hasn't gotten rid of Xbox Live Gold being a paywall even for free-to-play games yet. They are making so much money off this model, it's ridiculous. And I think Google is right in following this subscription model at launch, not Game Pass, because again, this is the model that is making billions of dollars for PlayStation and Xbox. It's not Game Pass. Game Pass has a lot of overhead with it, and we're not even 100% clear if they are out of the red with Game Pass yet, with all the stuff that they've bundled in, all the offerings that they're giving you, you know what I mean? And the fact that they're only asking you to pay $15.99 in a lot of cases, or people have quadrupled up to only paying $1 for Game Pass until 2023 in a lot of cases. We don't know if Game Pass is out of the red. So it's smart for a new ecosystem to go with a business model that is very lucrative, like Xbox Live Gold, PlayStation Plus, which again is making it's not making just billions every year, it's making billions every quarter for Xbox and PlayStation. Now, a lot of people may hear what I just said about Game Pass and they're like, oh, well, you know, it's only working because it's forcing people behind a paywall for multiplayer and all that other stuff. And you know what? That could be part of its success. That could be the majority of its success. Nothing's proven 100%. It's just all we know is that it's a money-making business model altogether. And why can't we say that with 100%? Well, just look at these numbers. We'll use PlayStation Plus as an example. PlayStation Network altogether has 113 million active users at the time of this recording. 113 million active users. Only 41.5 million of those have PlayStation Plus. That's only 37%. That means that the other 63% that are on PlayStation Network don't have the paid for service, and maybe you're playing free-to-play games. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't play Battlefield or the Call of Duty that requires you to pay for it. They're playing the free-to-play Call of Duty, which again is not behind a paywall. And not again is a successful model. It's still, with that being the case, only 37% of people using the paid for service, it's still making PlayStation billions of dollars. And Stadia is mimicking more of what PlayStation Plus is offering, because they're giving you quality games every month. They're just giving you more quality games every month, and they're not locking multiplayer behind a paywall. You see what I'm saying? So you can't beat that with a stick. Again, mimicking the most money-making business model, I think is a smart one, and hence why Stadia's business model, reason number one at that, Stadia's business model does not suck. It's just mimicking the successful business models, the most successful ones out there. Now, two more reasons why it doesn't suck. It's optional for cloud access. It's not needed to play Stadia. As many allude, as I told you before, you can simply buy games a la carte. You don't need to pay a monthly subscription fee in order to play Stadia. You can just merge your Google account to Stadia, you know what I'm saying? Sign up, finish the sign up, and then just start playing games without joining into the subscription service, just like that. Now, in contrast, if I want to play a cloud service like xCloud, where I can't buy games a la carte, I have to subscribe to Game Pass Ultimate, which is $15.99 a month. So if I want the cloud version that Xbox is offering, I gotta pay $15 a month, to access that. Wow, to access those games that xCloud is offering, I gotta pay $15 a month. What if I don't have money to scrape up to get a console? What if I can't access a console because of the pandemic and I just want to play on the cloud? $15 a month to do so. Also, in contrast to Luna, which is everybody's new darling now. Luna is gonna kill Stadia, right? Nothing against Luna. Luna's only in beta. There shouldn't be these comparisons made, but they're being made, so let's deal with it, right? In contrast, to access Luna, let's just say so to access Luna, I gotta pay $5.99, all right? And then they give you their games that you can get from Luna for $5.99. But let's just say I don't really want to access the games that are on Luna Plus, their version of Pro or Game Pass or whatever you want to call it. What if I just want Ubisoft Plus, right? Well, in order for me to get access to Ubisoft Plus, I still gotta pay $5.99 for Luna Plus, and then I gotta go to Ubisoft on PC and pay the additional $14.99 to access Ubisoft Plus, which gives you their games, their catalog of games for a monthly subscription fee. To me, that's insane. Because with Stadia, you don't have to do that. With Stadia, you don't have to have Stadia Pro to access Ubisoft Plus on Stadia at the time of this recording. So even in contrast to its competitors, Stadia is giving you more financially friendly options to gain access to its platform. And lastly, as we talk about options, let's talk about them. It's based upon options. Again, I can buy games a la carte. I can play multiplayer without being locked to a paywall. And I can get access to other subscription services without having to pay an additional fee for Pro. So you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting the Xbox Live Gold, the PlayStation Plus business model. You're getting the subscription model like a Game Pass with Ubisoft Plus and more coming, or I can just buy games a la carte without any subscription model or any monthly fee being paid. So really, when you think about Stadia's business model, it's all about options. It's not just one thing. It's a melding of all the best options that are out there that is given to you in the most economically friendly way. So when you hear, I don't like Stadia's business model, what you're hearing is, I don't like cloud gaming. Do not fall for the okie doke. Do not fall for that muck, because as we just illustrated in this video, Stadia's business model is one chock full of options, one that's easy on the wallet. And because it's easy on the wallet, a husband like me can get screamed at less, because you know the saying goes, happy wife, happy life. So thank you, Stadia, for sticking to this business model, making smart decisions and making decisions that are cost friendly to the gamer. And with that said, that is it from your boy MM2K. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below, because like I always say, I'm curious what I think. If you did like what I had to say, check out the links below to follow me. Those links will lead you to the Broadband Bullies, PNTS Network, Hard Knock Digital Culture, and yes, the Stadia Dosage. With that said, love you all as always. Have a wonderful, wonderful gaming day. Peace.